Alright, we should be good. Yo, 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 what is going on? It is January 21st, 2026. I am Mo. What is going on, y'all? Happy hump day. My first stream of the week. My bad. Nah, man, it's just, life, man, life. It's gonna start off with an old man rant. It's not necessarily a rant. Just we can never, as people, we can never stop growing. We can never stop learning. We can never stop changing. We can't be set in our ways. Like I'm a very stubborn person when it comes to like personal beliefs. Like super stubborn, like a super stubborn person when it comes to personal beliefs. And for the most part, I think a large chunk of I guess my unwavering, opinionated, stubborn, bullish self, honest, if I want to put it on there, has made me some good relationships. It really has. But the same person that makes you a good friend, makes you an excellent homie, a very, very good acquaintance, things of that sort, that people who genuinely like you, like that attitude or that persona, that those characteristics can sometimes weigh heavy on those that don't only see you for 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 hours a day. While some personas can be much for 8 hours a day, with me, I think I'm an acquired taste. I'm like straight black coffee. It doesn't matter what bean, really. Light, medium, dark roast. I'm very open to my roast of coffee. But I'm like black coffee. Whatever it is that I taste like to you, that's what I taste like. No sugar, no cream, no nothing. Just straight black coffee. You either like it or you don't, and that's me. And if you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. But when it comes to being father, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, dad, mom, however, whatever it is that we hold in those positions, sometimes being set in your way with the people who are there for you can lead to a rocky environment, and not necessarily a hostile one or anything of that sort. It creates clash, right? Because you have your way and your way isn't everyone's way. So you're very, very stubborn with that. It tends to cause friction and maybe unwanted stress upon yourself, but really in reality we're the ones doing it to ourselves. There's this episode of I Love Lucy where Lucy has her ways, right? She's like always late, she's always doing her nails, whatever the case may be. She does this at the most inopportune time when her husband Ricky has a meeting with the boss man, and they got to be there for dinner, and she plays a trick on herself thinking that she was saving time when in reality she was wasting time. So they go to the boss's place late. They're like an hour and a half late. It's like off camera. That's a very like famous saying right now, but off camera, they ate dinner, but there was conversation, and the next scene follows them coming home and Ricky being upset at the situation. So he starts making a schedule for Lucy. And they follow it, it works and everything else. And then when the big boss man and the neighbors come over to for a dinner party, the schedule is so tight that they're not enjoying dinner because it's the schedule, right? So the dinner party is ruined for whatever reason. The boss is allowed to just tell Ricky how to live his home life, and he goes, like a schedule and what do you say? Like I think he might have said slave driver. I'm not sure, to be honest. It was the 50s. I'm not sure if he says slave driver, but he was talking about being a brute and an ogre and all these things, like very um very aggressive of how the way he's running his home. He goes, having this, having people fear you and work to the bone is no way to run a household. But he goes, it's the only way to run a nightclub. And I know I didn't get that verbatim, like I love Lucy. Like that's my all-time favorite show. Lucille Ball is the GOAT. Don't at me, yo. Lucille Ball is the GOAT. Um, but I've been watching that show like legit. I've been watching it for damn near 40 years. Like one of my youngest TV memories is watching I Love Lucy at the babysitter's house. And after thinking about it and just finding it, like, I find that true about myself, that I'm a certain way with people that I shouldn't be that way with. And again, never in a disrespectful manner. At least I tried not to be that way. But it's just not a good way to be. Like a lot of the conflict that happens to me internally, and just maybe sometimes the way that I view the world when I go out and interact with it, is self-imposed. Not that I'm an overly negative person. It's just that, again, I have, I guess, ways that I kind of want to spend my time, ways that set ideas sometimes of how certain interactions should be. And it's like I always have to check myself in the way of like, well, who the F am I to be entitled to anybody's reactions, intents, emotions, whatever the case may be. Like, who am I to set how an interaction should go beyond the common courtesy and beyond the in-person respect, the hello, good afternoon, stuff like that. Anything beyond that, who am I to really expect, like, like a certain reaction or certain emotion to, like, say my good morning? Like, who am I to tell you how to say good morning back to me? All I ask is that you acknowledge it, a head nod, a hand up in the air, a morning, however, like, it doesn't have to be anything like, oh, good morning, shake hands, hug, no, what I'm saying? But if I just, if I have the capability to say good morning, however you acknowledge that back, if that was the situation, is acknowledged. And again, I shouldn't be entitled to the acknowledgement to begin with. It's just that common respect. That's just our first impressions of each other for the day, maybe for however a professional relationship and an aspect like that would work out. Like, I'm not entitled to anything, not even the acknowledgement. And I get that. I just feel like an acknowledgement is the basic, respectable, courteous thing to do when someone greets you in the morning. But again, there shouldn't be an entitlement to it. But if you come out with good morning and then expect people to hug you, dap you up, whatever the case may be, like, that's excessive. And who are we to expect that type of interaction? Because that's how you like to say good morning. That's how you like to start your day. And that's kind of like a loose, I guess, a loose example. And that one's not really a personal one of mine. Most people who I say good morning to, for the most part, say good morning, or acknowledge, or whatever the case. Maybe there was one person who didn't, that kind of left me a little salty. I'm not gonna front. But again, it's like, who am I to even ask that to be the case? But just know, next time I'm not saying nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that in short, bursts at work or out in the streets or out doing your hustle, whatever it is that you're doing, that's one thing. That's business. It has to be that way. I believe you have to be committed to it. But when you with your family, everybody's got stuff going on. Everybody's got stuff going on. And sometimes people are only capable of giving you what they got. And we have to understand that. We have to understand that. Because sometimes people are only capable of giving you what they're capable of giving you because everybody's got stuff going on. And I know that in our own worlds, in our own heads, and I'm responsible for this too, even though I try not to be, I'm responsible for this, for being this way. In your world, things are lined up like this and things should go this way. And if I do this, then this should be, even though the kind of like the rest of the world doesn't work that way, sometimes we have this feeling that we should be able to control at least that aspect, like the interactions that we have. But at the same time, we set the expectations about others and how they should interact with us. It doesn't always work that way. It just doesn't. And that's part of the things that like you have sometimes, and this is just for me personally. It's just sometimes I have to realize that about myself. And that was kind of part of the reason why I didn't stream the last 2 days. It was just a lot of realization. There's a lot of changes that I want to make in my life for the better coming out of 2025, the first quarter century of the 2000s, 20 years in the QA industry, coming off my worst job ever. Not from the personnel standpoint, just the corporate standpoint, just the worst ever. But trying to break some of the habits, some of the, I guess we'll just call them expectations, trying to break some of those down that you lay upon the world are hard to do sometimes. But if we want to move forward, sometimes we not necessarily have to lower our standards. We just have to understand the world in which we live in. Everybody's different. Even the people who are close to you, even your partner in crime, your own flesh and blood, are different. They're different than you are. They're different. So you can't expect there to be a certain interaction when you interact with them just because you guys are close and they should understand you. And we just got to keep trying, y'all. If something is not working, if something is keeping us from reaching a level that we want to reach, we have to look at what we can control, what we can change, what we can do. And that starts with us. That starts with ourselves. We got to look in the mirror and we got to look hard. We don't have to judge ourselves, but we have to look at ourselves and be honest with what we see. And there's no shame in self-love. There's no shame in being happy with what you have achieved, what you have, and all that, right? But if you have the ambition to achieve more, there's things that we can change about ourselves to reach our goals. If what we have tried so far isn't working, we don't have to become more political. We don't have to become a kiss ass. We don't have to become a brown noser. We don't have to change our moral compass to change ourselves or to adapt ourselves, to evolve ourselves. We just have to be willing to change to survive the environment around us, as opposed to expecting that the environment around us will change so we can survive. The old man stuff. But yeah, y'all, let's put it out there. We gotta put it out there, y'all. Life. Please accept our well wishes, our good vibes, our good juju, our thoughts and prayers as we put it out into the life force. May our good wish, may our good thoughts, our good juju or good vibes, thoughts and prayers, find those who need it so they can obtain the strength to go through their darkness, find their light, get through their grit, go through their grind, and achieve everything that they desire to achieve in 2026 and going forward in life. And please, life, allow us to accept the well wishes, the good vibes, the good juju, the thoughts and prayers that others put out there for us so that we may obtain them. So we can gather the strength to go through our darkness, find our light, get through our grit, go through our grind. And please bless us and allow us to achieve what we desire to achieve in 2026 and going forward. All right, y'all. So we're here playing some 2XKO. The global launch was yesterday. I did have some plans to do it. Again, life, life is life, and you have to prioritize. I don't stream to anybody. I don't. I get views here and there. I get comments and hellos here and there. And honestly, at this point in the game, for me, they mean the world. And this is something that is highly important to me. Like trying to see where this can take me at my advanced age, at my expert level age. Just to see if there is something that I can find a niche out here. And if it's not going to be a sustainable, I guess, full-time job or allow me to survive, it can be a very dependable side hustle, a little scratch money, a little nest egg fund built up one cup noodle at a time. So, but thank you all for coming in. But I was gonna do this yesterday. I haven't been, I gotta take care of life. You have to take care of life. You just have to take care of life. There's things that are more important than self-ambition. And you just gotta take care of those aspects of your life. When they're the best parts of your life, you gotta take care of those parts of your life. So, that's what I was trying to do, and I feel better today, even though I haven't slept. We woke up super early to go to court. That's a story for another day, and it's a short one, but it's for another. It's for another day because it's short, but it's long enough. I don't want to go over the 20 minutes. I try to put this under. But yeah. So the global launch started yesterday. Today is I guess the last official day of the global launch window. So I'm in here. As you can see here, they gave me a rank reward. I reached Emerald 3 as my highest rank achieved in Season 0, which was a closed beta, and it was PC only. At this point on Season 1 going forward, it's global. It's on console, it's on PC, and I believe there was aspects of this being cross-platform support for the online play. So I'm hoping that the community grows. I'm hoping that the influx of players that play on console and those bring a different style than those on PC. Just different players, different play styles, for the most part. And I hope it works out where this game can build a good following. If you see me stream this game before, I'm kind of mid about it. But let's see how this goes, y'all. Let's see how this goes. We got that. Oh, and Caitlyn was for Season 1 here too. But let's see how this all goes. Let's see if there's any changes. Let's see if... Did I not press Y? I did press Y. I did not accept my Y press. Damn, did it crash out because I waited in the screen for too long, or what happened here? Damn, this is already not looking as good as the closed beta. I crashed, it looks like. Oh no, there we go. Damn, that was a bad lag spike. But see, the room isn't full though. That's the thing that worries me about this game. It's brand new, and even in a lobby like this, not every lobby or every available machine is full. That's just kind of worrisome, Like there could be other ones that are a little bit more packed, maybe at different ranks, but as a whole, it's a little worrisome. So this game launched with 12 available characters. 12? Yeah. It's not the biggest roster. And I know other games get away with it nowadays, but this is a brand new game. I feel like the roster should have been at least 20 characters. For how long it took to develop, it should have been at least 20 characters. To have like some variety up front, like yeah, it's a League of Legends IP, but nobody really knows this game as a fighting game. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like you needed to sell this as a fighting game. Damn. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Woo. Ooh, I fished that one out. I fished that one out. I saw that little arm reach out. Oh. Ooh. I brought that one back. Let's go. Let's go. Ah. Oh. My bad. I'm chewing gum really loud. My bad, y'all. Concentrating. Oh, jeez. Oh, the command. I think that's a command grab. I'm pretty sure that's a command grab. Yeah, that's GG right there. Really? That's kind of weird. He's canceling his things really early. I should be more aggressive though. I don't know why I let that happen. Mmm. Oh, jeez. Mmm. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm trying to like not. Wow. I was trying to jump and okay, well. That's the one thing I have with this game. Like there isn't like any solid defense in those situations. Like yeah, there's a way to get out, but they're not. They're not very dependable. They're not very. I should have, I should have down H that to just get him to loop on that. Mm. Okay. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I had 3 meters and nothing to lose. I had 3 meters and nothing to lose. Let's go. All right, I win the first round. I win the first round, and now he slaughters me usually. So I just got to be more aggressive, I think. Oh, mmm. Wow, look at that gimmick though. Oh, that's nice. Mmm. That was so weird. How did I get crossed up on that? Like behind me. I had him in the corner and he crossed me up on the tag. Like that's so weird. Oh shoot. Wow, he grabbed me through that. I didn't even see that. Oh, oh, dude, like the fact that that takes so long to recover still, like, is ridiculous. Ah, I'll take that. Oh my gosh, seriously? Oh my gosh, bro, that wasn't even like a good loss. Like, I died to that cheap stuff. I died to that cheap stuff. I guess this is the placement lobby, so hopefully once I get placed, like the lobby will be a little bit more full. Cause like honestly, for a new game to have like really any amount of dead time that lasts longer than like 10, 15 seconds, like it's not a good thing for this to happen. Like this is not a battle royale game. This isn't like looking for 100 players or whatever, you know, a war zone or however long like those massive games take. This is literally 1-on-1, 2v2, or however you want to like use that combination of a fighting game that's brand new and it's taking, you know, like a while to get matches. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if it's the lack of marketing or or you know, or what it can be, but you know, like it's if it sounds like I'm being like negative or I have weird expectations, it's not that. It's just it's the reality of the gaming industry right now. Like if you ain't got a heater that at least has some heat to start off with, it's very rare that that game really remains sustainable and promoted in a developer's life cycle. Like this game could be dead in like 2 years if it doesn't garner support. You know, like 2 years is not a long time considering that you know this game, if you go from its like first iteration was you know, 10 years in the making, you know, like oh my gosh. So we'll see, we'll play this for a bit. I don't know how like regularly I'll play this now. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I read the aggression on that one. I don't think it's gonna matter right now, but I do build up some fury, so huh, can I get that twice? I wonder. Oh, I could. Oh, I almost brought that back. I almost one more combo would have brought that back. Oh my gosh. They get the autocorrect, but I don't. I'm still focused on the Darius. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. Wow, I'm losing all my placements though. I'm losing all my placements. I came in raw though. I didn't even practice nothing. No excuse. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I came in cold. I came in cold, yo. I didn't warm up. I'm trying some different combos out because, you know, I should have seen that coming. Hmm. Oh shoot. Yep, that was a good switch. Yeah, they know what to do. Mm. Yeah, down H. That's another thing. I'm. That's like. I know it's like everybody has. No, I hate down H's with invincibilities. Like I just like I hate basic moves that are not meant to counter like a strong mechanic in the game, because down H just counters too many things. Wow. What kicked through my? Oh my goodness. Nice low. Damn, that's GG. Wow, I'm losing all my placements, bro. I'm not even losing to anything good. Like, and not to say that you guys didn't win. I'm just saying, like, there's nothing here that I shouldn't be able to beat. I'm just getting caught. I'm getting caught, yo. Damn, seriously, I had better matches than my first one, yo. That's crazy. All right. I could have sworn I get 2 loops off the fire. All right. We gotta win at least one. Like we can't go. We can't get skunked, can we? Like, is this what we're gonna do? We're gonna get skunked. Let's see how aggressive I can play. Mm. Wow, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm really losing to this. Wow. Wow. Wow, I really lost to that. Bro, what is going on? I'm losing to like the wackiest things ever. Like, wow. Oh my gosh. I'll just take it. Whatever. I'm not even trying to play that game. I'm not playing that corner matchup. It's cool. I'll attack this Darius with no type of meter. It's fine. Wow. Look at that. Off a medium, bro. Off a air medium that hit late. Wow. Look at that. Down H, bro. Wow. Oh my god, man. This is so trash. This is so trash. So trash. Literally, like, he had time to auto-correct and down H me trying to do anything. That's so trash. Oh my gosh, man. If he would have blocked that, I would have been super upset. I would have got super salty right there if he would have blocked that. Wow. Wow, bro, that's trash. Jeez, man, the trashiest setup. Oh my god, bro, what am I supposed to do there? I have no confidence in the parry, doing anything there. Like, yeah, I just finished that off. Bro, I pressed throw. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Bro. I hate the combo system in this game. Platinum 2, huh? It's just everything leads to massive damage. I hate that. Like, there's legit no neutral in this game. Like, none whatsoever. No neutral. Like, every heavy button is designed to go into heavy damage, or even not even a heavy button, like medium into heavies, whatever, they're designed to go into heavy damage. And like, it's just, that takes away any neutral, because you can't poke, you really can't try to be somewhat aggressive and look for small positioning combos, like, short into something super quick, like a nice, 7, 10, 12, scaled, and you get into that position where you're close. Now it's a wake up game. What's that decision like? Like that interaction. Like, basically, you get two touch, and like, there's very little defense. There's very little confident defense. I've been saying this for about 2 weeks. I really still feel that way. Like, I went back to play a little bit of fighters. I went back to play a little bit of Street Fighter, just to see if, like, if I'm tripping on that. And I don't think that I am. Like, this game legit just feels like it doesn't have confidence building defense. Like, I just, whenever my defensive options are taken away in my mind, I just feel lost. And there's nothing that comes to mind like, oh, I should try this right now, like, that I feel confident in using. And that's how I feel I win as well, by taking away that from my opponent. It's like, yeah, okay, it's a win, but it's such a brainless win, to be honest. You got to get lucky. It's a gamble. It's a gamble win. Okay, I see. Oh my god. All right, well, that takes care of that. And now I just need to watch out for this Vi. And if I hit Vi, it's over. Like, nope. Or if Vi gets me with that, then that's my fault. Oh my god. That was me. That was me. But again, why is that leading? Like, honestly, that would have led to 30-40%. And that's like crazy. Again, everything is designed to kind of like lead into big damage. And it's just, I don't know. I'm just gonna use level 3. I just don't feel like extending it. I don't want to drop it. I don't want to just like. Again, it's not confidence. I don't want to deal with it right now. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I still don't like that either. The fact that you can call supers off a dead assist, like I don't. That's so lame. What? Oh, I was about to say, bro, that level 1 is useless. I was about to cancel out my. I was about to get angry. I was about to be so salty. I was about to be so salty. Well, I got my first victory in a Teemo mirror. Got my first victory. That's funny. Oh, picked it up. Okay. And overhit into it. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad, but wow, look at that! Like jumped over, like ooh. Okay, let's go. Nice slow. Damn, that might be dead right there. Yeah, that's dead. Yeah, that's dead. What? Why would you go for that? Timer was running out. I have no meter. Wow, bro. Oh my gosh. That was my fault. Alright, cool. Okay. We got this and we got Fury. Alright, we got this and we got Fury. Let's see if we can if we can If we can get this without using the Fury, we should be good. But oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's go. We got Fury. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Ooh, hey. That almost grabbed me. That almost grabbed me in the face. All right, well, my first 2 wins were not in placement, so but we got 2 wins. Let's go. I don't know. I have a very conflicting opinion about this game because I want it to be fun. I really do want it to be fun. It's just it feels so basic. Like I don't know how it can feel so basic. Like it feels so basic to a point where like it just feels incomplete. Like again, the defense is just so lacking in this game. There's no neutral in this game. Like it's designed with the sole purpose of showing like high damage combos, right? Home run hits, touchdowns, you know. Like it gets boring after, but like you want to see strong defense, you want to see positioning and mind games and stuff like that. So you don't want to see fishing, you know. Like it's cool to see the end results of fishing, but been dropping that too much. Yep. Wow, 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 wow. All right, cool. Yeah, and that other thing too is like I literally get stuck if I call my sidekick at the end to finish. I get stuck. Nice. Really down H, huh? Wow. His medium came out faster than my super, and I get no invincibility frames on that. I seen that one coming. Not the best combo. You know what? You know what? I don't know if I can stretch. I'm trying to figure out how I can stretch that out other than that. and the Warwick stop taking damage when like that's dumb too. Like if they're in there, let them take damage. Like uh, I don't. That's some of like the stuff that I don't get. Is like if it's really an offensive game and I'm able to catch your assist and they happen to still be in there eating my super, like they should continue to eat the damage from that super. Like why take that away if the point is to do damage? Like see, there's little things like that. They don't feel fleshed out. They don't feel fully thought out. Like they just overly designed, overly simplified. Just nothing feels fleshed out in this game. Wow. Yeah, I will take that every single time. All right, cool. Bro, I pressed back. Mmm. Wow. Ooh, wow. We're climbing up the ranks in platinum. Oh, nice low, nice low. Mm. Wow, that dude, I was already in my animation and that blocked me out of it. Yeah, nice air throw. I'm so predictable with the jump. But again, but it's just I don't have any defensive option that I feel comfortable. That's so dumb that that work one is like a cross the screen and like literally gets no invincibility frames whatsoever. Like it's just see that's like part of the game that just doesn't make sense. Like nothing is universal in terms of like making sense in this game. Like it like mechanics are not equally applied. It's just it's weird. Like it's those weird interactions that just make the game like feel like not complete. Wow. I will back all the way up if I need to. You're gonna throw that across, fine. I got a slingshot. Oh shoot, bro, block string. You know what? Maybe I should just start using down H a lot more too. Because it works. I got 2 hits off of that down H. I couldn't convert him into bigger damage, but I got 2 hits out of him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my. Got him. Oh my. Seriously? Yep, nice. Called it out. Call that one out. I kind of seen it coming, and I sent it too early. If I would have like gave it a little bit of an arch, like a little bit of an arch, it would have canceled that one out, and I probably could have got the victory off of it. It's all good. It's all good. So I hope y'all are doing good out there on this hump day. Look at them. Look at them. What a that's another thing about this game too. Like they honestly need to fix that. This game is not competitive enough. Like for a ranked, it's not competitive. There's no penalty for leaving the set. Like if you're to play the set, you have to commit to the set. If not, you lose. Like if you end the set, it doesn't matter if you're up 1-0, but if you end the set after that, you forfeit the set. You should just lose points. You have to finish the set. Like you should just have to finish the set. I don't like the fact that you can just exit after 1 win and not finish the set. Like that's anti-competitive in a fighting game. That's why I don't call this a fighting game, because there's too many things that detract it from that. It's like a fighting simulator. If you find yourself in these type of positions with the buttons you have available, what combo can you produce out of them? Because there's no nooch, there's no dependable defense, there's no competitive feel to the ranked sessions of this game. Like nothing about this game feels highly competitive. Just because some people can do combos better than others doesn't make this game competitive. It makes it a showcase. It makes it an exhibition that you award prizes for, almost like breakdancing in a way. Like I don't know, like this game just needs a bunch of changes to really, in my opinion, if you want this to be a competitive game, there's a lot of changes that need to be made in order for this to be a competitive game. If you want it to be a showcase, exhibition, high flying game, then that's what it is currently. If that's the style, cool. Many games that fall under that particular description have not done well recently in like the last 10-15 years. If it's not Marvel or Dragon Balls, it hasn't done great. Oh my gosh, bro, the dart. He was able to duck and hit me low off a dart. Oh my. Bro, I canceled the thing too early. Oh my gosh. It went from a dead blitzcrank to me eating. Oh my, that was my fault. I could have killed that blitzcrank too. Oh, I messed up the execution on that blitz. Oh my god, and I missed. my, see, look at that. Oh my god, bro. On the super, oh. It didn't, oh my god, it didn't even touch me. Bro. I was literally pressing my medium and it didn't come out before those two attack. Dead. Can I get one hit? If I can get one hit, I win. Oh. Wow, okay. Dang, he slow played me into the corner. Let it happen. Oh, look, a lobby connection error. That's actually a brand new error. Just loading into lobbies though, like the very, I guess, few instances of like being into this screen and everything, it's very slow loading compared to the closed beta. And whether that's the opening of new environments or just the expansion of the environment, this here is something that needs to be fixed as well. This is not cool. Like, it should be instantaneous, you know, like less than 10 seconds for me to be able to find a lobby which I can go and queue in for a match. Having to load in like this, like, I get it. It's brand new, it just launched, it's expanded, all that. Like, I get all that. I've been a part of all this stuff. I'm just laying it out. Little things like this need to be bugged, need to be documented, and need to be fixed. And, well, not necessarily fixed, so there's not necessarily anything functionally wrong with this. This needs to be optimized. Because look, I'm stuck here. I'm still ranting about this screen that doesn't go anywhere. Like, how is this a thing that's happening in a brand new, fully launched game when it wasn't happening in the closed beta? Like, and again, I'm not saying Riot is responsible for this, but why is it that a closed beta in a game, in a highly anticipated game, can perform very, very well, can have no lag and everything else, and as soon as it opens up, it seems like the companies cheap out at that moment and kind of like bait and switch you with, hey, during this it was this. If you give us $60, we'll release this and blah 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 blah. Like, that took too long. That took too long. Like, these games need to be optimized when they're out for public consumption. Like, I don't understand where and how having slow load-ins and slow finding games or whatever the case may be. Like, if this is the first impression, like, forget all the experience I already have with this game. If this is my first interaction with the game, I'm not happy getting into this right here. It just takes too long. And if there's nothing that can be done because of the player base that's currently playing the game, then something needs to be adjusted to get more people to play this game. I mean, that's what it's gonna have to be. Like you cannot use the excuse, oh well, with their current player base, the game's been in development for a long, long time. If it's honestly this dead in the first 24 hours, like it's something needs to change with getting people interested in this game. And I honestly think that the fight style of this game was what put a lot of people off, to be honest. It's a very displeasing part of the game for me. Just like the way that fights take place. I'm just not a big fan of like the feeling of it. I did not mean to do that, but I will take it, I guess. I really didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm gonna just use it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. That is fine. It is within my rights because that's why I use Psychic. Mm. I try to do a double expansion with that. I try to lift up and then go into my tag. Oh, she's not supposed to be as mobile anymore. She gets one air hop. Oh! Oh, damn, mix up. Took me out of the corner. I wasn't expecting that. You get 2 levels out of this, don't you know? Wow, seriously? Wow, bro. That's crazy. That dude just went through my assist like he didn't even... The assist didn't even do anything. Like, oh my goodness, man. Like, I don't know. The assists also feel very inconsistent when using them for defensive purposes. I don't even know how that hit. That looked like a phantom hit, to be honest. Oh my god, because it has such whack recovery off the air. Because not only can I not do any other action of attack once I do that, I don't have the ability to block once I sit. Once my butt touches down and like I'm able to recover. Like that's so stupid. That's so stupid. It takes away more than half of his original design and like his play style. Like that's so dumb. That's why this game ain't got no neutral because of things like that. It's like in order to poke in that situation for me, I have to leave myself defenseless. Like that doesn't that's not a good design. Mm. Oof, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got this. Down H. Telling you, down H. That's like the super cheap button. Whenever you get a little situation like that, if you can react to down H, or if you can react with a down H, like you're gonna put yourself in a highly winnable situation. Ooh, call that one out. I call that one out. Let's go. We got this one. We got this one. Oh my gosh, really? Why is it that when he gets the parry, like my assist bounce, but like when you have Braum, like that dude be staying on there, huh? Like that's crazy. Let's go. Just a bunch of just inconsistent interactions between like groups and players. Like it just feels so odd, and it's not like, well, that adds variety to the game. No, it adds frustration to the game, because when you have things like that, there's going to be things that are just optimal to play, which creates a boring meta. Like if you play this one, you have cover for this and you have that. Like it becomes boring. Like it becomes boring, unoptimized, copied metas. Same team, same setup, same mirror matches. Like Wow. See, I tried a parry right there, and it just... Nice call out. That was a nice call out. That was a nice call out. I'll give you props for that one. That was a good call out. Nice cross up. I thought he was going for the tag. Nice bait on that. Same thing. Gonna call that. Now that I know how to use that particular one more effectively, like I like using that. Oh, wow! See, I had recovery off the hit. Wow. Ooh. Oh, I played that one lame. I'm not going front. I played that one lame because I was scared. Ooh, let's go. We in an advantageous position right now. Ooh, let's go.
The spores of fate cloud your future. Timo wins.
We're in Platinum 3. But see, like, after you play a couple games, like the lobby itself, whether it's because it's early on and people are ranking up or whatever, like, they go dead. Like, you join in and they're somewhat crowded, and once you come out of, like, a match or two, they go to half capacity. Like, this is not a good sign for a game that just came out. Like I don't know what's better. The fact that this game has a fairly low population from what I can see in my experience with good servers, or at least decent servers, because loading into these lobbies is kind of like a not a process, but it takes time. Or having more people being able to get the quicker matches, but the servers being a little wonky in the gameplay, because at least that would denote that you have a huge interest, a huge population willing to become the community for this game. I don't know. I wish it luck though. I wish it luck. I'm not trying to hate on it. I'm just being honest with it. I'm old, bro. I'm old. Like I said, I'm very opinionated. I'm old. Like, you know, like we can't just pretend, oh, this is League of Legends, this is an 8, this is a 9, this is the perfect 10. No, it's not. It really isn't. Like it isn't. You know, like the game does not feel finished. And I want this game to succeed. Like as much as my negativity may be coming out in here, I want this game to be successful. Like I want to be able to see this like at an Evo and all the big ones. I know like the new one just had like 900 or 1,000 entrants. I think at Frostings or whatever the case may be. Like one of the up and coming like majors just got like 900 or 1,000 people to enter 2XKO. Cool. It's cool when the game is brand new, but is that gonna sustain? Is that gonna hold out, or is it gonna be like in 6 months we're gonna be having, 60-man brackets at majors? Like. I guess we'll see. But like I said, I wish this game nothing but will wishes and success, and I want the team to find success. I'm just gonna do that because I just didn't feel like missing. Damn, that does crazy amounts of chip damage. That's another thing too. Like I don't know if I agree with that. It does a crazy amount of chip damage. Like I get a lot of cheap wins that way. Oh, wow, really? Off the meaty, huh? Down H. Down H into super. Damn, perfect. Oh no, I got one hit. I hate that. That kick is so ambiguous. Like it's hard to know like where it's gonna hit. Oh man, that was my fault. Oh, air grab. Wow, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, that Warwick kept mixing me up. It wasn't anything grandiose. It just mixed me up. It just got me. Oh my gosh. Alright, I got Fury for this one if I need it. If not, I have it for round 2 at the start. So, well, I'll just use it. Oh my gosh, bro! Seriously, I'm gonna lose to like the weakest. Wow, it's the same thing over and over again. Yup. The same whack setup that I keep losing to a toss. Like it's just a whack ass ambiguous mix. Like it's not even good. Well, down H didn't work there. Oh my gosh, bro. And now I'm gonna eat this. Oh my gosh, bro. Seriously. Wow, the
Nothing less than perfection. Caitlyn
I
wins.
didn't realize she had a cross-up move. Not a fan of what I've seen from Caitlyn, to be honest. She looks whack. She looks terrible. I don't know why they picked her to be like. I don't know. The game didn't need another slow paced character. Like the game needed some speed. The game already feels slow. The game needed some speed, some viable, feelable speed. Vi still doesn't really do that. Like Vi is more. She's more slippery than fast. You know what I'm saying? Like she can get in and out kind of quick, but it's I guess it's more of a quickness instead of actual speed. You know, it's like really quick, agile moves. She's more agile than fast. You know, like there isn't a character here with like any amount of speed that makes this game feel a little bit different. Down H. Jeez, I wasn't even in the air, bro. Nice mix up. Nice. Does it still count? Does it still count as my assist? Wow. Got a neutral that looks like it hits low because I was pressing back and I got hit low with that. Yup. Damn, I messed up the execution. That should have been dead. Wow, seriously? Oh, like my frying pan was already out. Like, why did they trash this character so bad? Oh my gosh, bro. Wow. Down H on the ground attack. Why is that a thing? Why is down H on the ground attack a thing like that? Invincibility frames on the. Oh my god, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. That is the worst thing ever. Like, when can I apply pressure? Because if I'm far, like, again, there's no neutral. Because if I'm close enough and I whiff it, I'm eating a down H into whatever. Seriously. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? You saw that. You saw that. You tried to press a button. I literally tried low, medium, all of those. Whiffed or got canceled out by her button. Oh my god, this character is so trash. This character is so trash. Like, it was a viable character and like when they first released the closed beta, but now, like, no, this character is trash. His recovery makes him pretty much unviable when it comes to trying to poke or even zone, because he has such bad recovery. And his normals are just terrible too. He has no range inside, so like he has even less defensive. So he doesn't have a zone, he doesn't have range, he doesn't really have anything because everything comes with a huge consequence. Look at that, like, yeah, he's just a trash character. Like, I like his overall mechanics and combos, but he's such a trash character. Like, I know there's gonna be like some high level player come like, oh look, Teemo's amazing. Nah, the execution on that is gonna have to be on point because he's such a trash character. He just doesn't have the ability to do the one thing that they designed him to do, which was to zone out. Like, he just doesn't. There's so many covets to the slingshot now, to just even floating in the air, to throwing a mushroom, to darts. Like, there's just so many bad possibilities that you're just gonna get out of that. Either you're not gonna recover in time to block, even on something that looks like the opponent has forever to move around you. Darts don't really interrupt anything, like really anything. Like, a lot of things are gonna eat those darts up, and you're gonna just eat damage after that, whether it's a super or a combo. Like, it just doesn't do anything. Down H is stupid. I was trying to apply pressure with Teemo, I literally get down H'd on the floor. Like, it's dumb. It's dumb. Like, why does down H have invincibility frames? Like, it should be designed to just really counteract one one strong mechanic that's like its counter. There isn't a mechanic. There isn't a mechanic in this game that requires a down H with invincibility frames. Not a single one. Not one mechanic in here requires that. And it's in there because I'm pretty sure another game has it and it's terrible. I should have done forward. Okay. I don't know why that keeps coming out. I can't even be aggressive because like none of his attacks come out fast enough for me to be aggressive with them. I get kicked in the face for trying to be aggressive with darts. Oh my god, serious? Jeez, I can't believe I missed that last start. He like the rocks are fine, but it's the darts. If I would have got that, I would have ate that super and died. Hmm. It doesn't work. Down H. What I tell you. On the ground, just down H and just sweep me up and look, I eat. I'm eating whatever that was, 30, 40%. I feel like I can get a loop. Down H fire into mushroom maybe. I know there's like a connection where you can do down H fire into mushroom. Oh shit. My bad, I didn't mean to cuss. Yo, my little thing fell again. My little glass thing. I keep shaking this thing too much. It appears. Oh, darn it. I don't throw enough in this game either, considering that it's so easy to set up. Damn. Like I said, there's no neutral. You get grabbed and you're eating damage. Like, there just isn't any neutral in this game. Bro, he was able. I gotta be able to use the mushroom better. Wow, really off a raw tag into a grab, and I'm eating it. And I got baited into that one. And then, like, he doesn't even hit me solid with it, and it's enough to put me in a block stun where he can follow up and just chip me out right there. I have no options there. Like, none. Oh, man. There's no system like the buddy system. Wow. The range to kick a short character right in the dome. Alright, cool. If I get one hit on Blitzcrank and now Fury, it's over. Oh, darn it. No, it's not. I messed. Oh, my God. I messed that one up for calling it out. Look at the stun on the down H, bro. That's so crazy. One day this thing is gonna break and I won't be sad. I need to stop putting it up so high. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I didn't get that. That was, I don't know why I was so desperate to land that right there. Oh. I don't think I get this kill, but was that a 2-hit combo? Or was it, I think that was just chip damage. Oh my gosh! And then my hit stun just reduces like to nothing right there. Wow. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Scouted and
All
routed.
right. I gotta implement more mushrooms into my zoning game. It worked out pretty good in this match in terms of not not leaving a safe place to jump. All right, officially, look, I'm gonna start something new for myself. Once I call last game, that's it. Like I can't go beyond that. And if y'all see me say last game, and I haven't, and it goes like y'all need to call me out in the chat. Like whenever this grouping of community or whatever it is that we're gonna build up right here, like y'all need to call me out. I'm gonna give it two more. I'm gonna give it two more, and it's over. So the next one and then the one after that. But I hope y'all are cool. And I know I sound no bad. I know that I sound particularly negative in this game, and I don't really mean to sound negative or anything of that sort. It's just like we're in 2026, right? Very much like the workers in today's workforce, where we're expected to have a master's degree and rocket science and all these different degrees so we can get a $20 an hour job because that's the market. All right, cool. If that's going to be the requirement from us as the workers, as people, all right, cool. People who give us services need to put out something that's with the time, something that is polished, something that feels solid. This is not that. It's fun in terms of like it's fun to contemplate what you can land off certain things. Like that's the fun part. That's what I like to call the bone marrow of the game. When you get a nice combo, a nice like conversion off like a random hit, you go, oh, that was damage, or you learn something new, or you just land something like crazy. That's the marrow. But in terms of like getting to those moments, I've said it over and over again, this is like a dry bone with no meat. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get that marrow, it's tasty, it's delicious, but that was random. That was random. Oh my god, seriously? Look at that. Wow. Man, that does a lot of chip damage. That does an insane amount of chip damage. That's crazy. Oh, gotta be careful with those. Gotta be careful with those. You can jump all you want. And again, if you had something like a parry that you can rely on, or a reflect mechanic that you can like time for better like defense, like that would be helpful right then. Instead of just eating all that shit, you know. And if I'm in fury, oh my gosh, bro. Ooh, I was able to block that. I thought I was gonna eat
Force
that.
of fate.
I thought I was gonna straight eat that super to the dome skis.
Ready. Let's go.
Replay.
That might actually kill. I don't think I put enough hits in the front for it not to kill. Yeah. 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 That does a lot of damage. Oh. Wow. Look at the air throw into like those combos are dumb. Those combos are stupid. Like throws should never lead to 30-40% combos. Like none. Like that should just be it. Like it's positioning after that. Like maybe an OTG to make it like a quick startup, like for some positioning, you know what I'm saying? Like make it actual neutral. But nah, like you shouldn't be able to combo a command throw into. Oh damn, nice jump. Oh damn. Mmm. Oh that. Oh. Oh, that was on me. What? Yeah. What? Everything keeps falling from my disc. I'll see it right now. I should have done forward X. I keep forgetting to do that forward X. Down H. Oh. Mm. What? Wow. Wow. I don't know how he keeps missing that throw. That's like a common setup. I don't know if they nerfed that or. You messed that one up, homie. Oh, I thought I was going to get that. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. Wow. I will take that. It's not a win that I feel good about, but I will take it. All right, well, let's go. The last one. What did I drop? Oh, my Lego. My RC car fell. Let's see, right here. The little F1 car fell. I don't think anything popped out for it. I do like the fact that from the beta to this, it remembers the last thing you selected and it goes right to that, so you don't always have to, pick your costume. You don't always have to pick
Show 'em how it's done.
your fuse. That's a nice quality of life improvement from the closed beta to the full release.
Let's go.
Oh, what? All right, cool. We're in a good position. Good position.
Ready. Let's go.
Mm. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to cancel into the second level one from Timo. See, I should be able to continue the combo right there. That's a dumb design for a game that's so heavily aimed towards offense. Like I should just be able to get that. Oof.
All hubris is felled with the weight of an axe. Darius wins.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I can't earn enough XP to get Caitlyn for free, huh?
Go.
I think that might with Fury. I don't know. I think that might be game. That might be round right there. Oh no, not yet. Man, that does a lot of damage though. Yeah, that's gonna be enough right there. With Fury, that's crazy. That needs to be adjusted. That feels such a cheap way to die right there. Like I'm saying, if there was like a push block option or a little bit more defensive option to not be like chipped to death, it would be a better experience. Oh, oh, mm. Wow, seriously, off the corner, off the corner, huh? All right, let's see, let's see. If I had Fury rate, that I would have been over. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that one.
The spores of fate cloud your future. Timo wins.
Was that it? That was it. I said that was gonna be last. Like I gotta be a man of my word. Because if not, I end up losing. And I'm trying to not losing time, but I'm trying to be better with my time management. And this is like literally like all those 4 6 hour streams that y'all see me do lately. That's because this is the last one, and last one becomes 3 4 hours later. So I ain't gonna do that tonight. No. Got stuff I gotta take care of. Well, not take care of. You know what I'm saying? Just be present for stuff. Currently. But yeah, y'all. So where are we at after the first day or the first 24 hours of 2XKO full global launch, full global release, whatever you want to call it, cloud cross platforms and everything. Where do we break this down? So for me, let's start with like the positives. I like the art style. Like the characters look dope, the skins look great, like the colors, the animations, it looks good. The health bars and everything, like the aesthetics of the the bars and everything else, I don't know what to expect, to be honest, but it looks kind of basic. Like the bars look basic, the meter looks basic, the graphics that fill them up look basic. Like they look like updated 8-bit, 16-bit style games. Like that's kind of the way they play, that's kind of the way they look. I mean, I guess you could look at almost like high res, like Marvel type health bars. So I do like that. The animations are cool, even though I don't like the combo system per se. Like I don't like that like mediums and H's and random hits in the air and stuff like that can convert to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% damage off of one hit. Like that part I don't like. But the actual individual design of each character is individualistic. Like every character pretty much has their own way of feeling. The combos, even though it is a simplistic input system, even at that, you cannot do like Timo combos with Warwick. You cannot do Warwick combos with Darius. You know what I'm saying? Like each character feels genuine to me. Like I could be wrong because I haven't played every single character, but the ones that I have tried, they feel they feel individualistic. They don't feel like a variation, even if they do fall into the same classification of rush down, like a more of a grappler or whatever the case may be. They don't feel alike. Like I guess like Braum and Blitzcrank would be like like the big grappler heavy dudes. They don't feel the same. Like Blitzcrank is more heavily towards the grappler and displacement and I guess like CC as you would call it in League of Legends, where Braum is more about like stationary, closing in the gap with this defense, almost like a battering ram, or a movable wall, right? Like he's trying to build a fortress that he's going to squeeze you with, and then when he gets you in a little confined space, he's going to phone booth you. You know, so like those parts of the game are great. Even the combos themselves, I don't like the damage that they do, and I don't like how they're implemented. But when you land one of those combos, especially if it's new to you or if it's like extended, you're like, oh, look at the damage. It feels good. Like, I ain't going front. It feels good. Like, getting to those moments is kind of fun. It's just the game that happens in between those moments is not exciting. There's really very little tension until the very end, and that's only if you don't get too touched. And that's kind of like the problem with the game, is that the game builds tension by lack of execution. Or it builds tension by lack of combo execution. And I don't know if that's the best way to build tension, right? Because it's like, okay, every combo does matter if you get it, but when you don't get it, there's no tension in the game. And that's the conflict. If you have two people who are, we'll just say godlike, you know what I'm saying? Like, once they get that hit with their character, you're going to eat 60-70%. So the follow up to that is automatic. It's a two-touch kill at that point. So if you have both these dudes that can do this, or both these players, I don't want to just say that it's dudes, because there's going to be high-level females, women who play this game. I know that. But when you got two people like that, like, the game is gonna lack any type of tension, because literally all you're watching at that point is hyperactive rock paper scissors. My button beat your button, and now you're gonna eat the combo. And if you have two people that can execute, it's boring. It's gonna be one touch, 60-70%, okie, mix up, neutral jump, guess, whatever, a whiff, dead. And you can repeat that twice in a row. And it's like, I don't know. It's not my style of game. And even if it wasn't my style of game, like, watching it is not fun. Like, it's not fun compared to Marvel, Ultimate Marvel 3, Marvel 2, Dragon Ball Fighters, King of Fighters. Like, those are gonna be like the ones that I say are kind of like the Apex ones, BlazBlue Tag, Persona Tag, like those type of games. I think same thing, like, they fall under like this type of excitement deal, because like there are massive combos in that game, but that's like a mid-game like objective, right? Like, the whole beginning of that is trying to figure each other out, building up that meter, getting those small 3-4 hit combos, positioning, trying to get another Oki so you can be up 20% early on, not no 70%. And as your meter builds, as everything, is he going to pop his break? Is he going to pop his defense? Is he going to do all these things? Like, and there's excitement as trying to anticipate what the opponent's next move is going to be and whether or not he can successfully defend his position. This game doesn't allow for anything of that sort, so nuanced, to happen. It just doesn't. And if you want to prove me wrong, go ahead and prove me wrong. But like I said, I played this game since October. I've been watching high-level replays since December. Like, there's something missing. And that's where I'm at. It's like, I like to look at it. I like to learn it. Or I like to play it in a general sense that it's easy to pick up. The combos are not difficult. Execution is fairly low. You just got to kind of have muscle memory for this. It's not really an execution game. It's more of a muscle memory game. If you can train your muscle memory to just be on key, be on tap, for the most part, you're going to do well in this game. It's not like a quarter circle, or you can convert this in high execution. You got to get this quarter circle at this point. You got to get this charge. You got to hold this charge. Like, there's nothing like that in this game. So, personally, again, like, I started with this off the closed beta at a 5. After playing it, I feel like the game is not worse, but it's further apart from where I personally want it to be as a player. And if you're not making the game for the player, then who are you making it for? I'm not saying the game has to fit my style, but at the same time, if I don't like it, why am I going to support it? Right? If it's not for me, it's not for me. I still want this game to have success. I still want the team to find success. I don't want to hear in a year or 2 years that this game is going to be put into sunset mode, that this game is going to be soft supported for, the dedicated community of 2XKO, and the tournament scene will be supported for another two, but the gameplay itself will go into sunset mode and soft support mode, and like 80% of the entire team was fired or laid off, and the other 20% were redistributed, or however it ends up that goes. Like, I don't want to hear that story. It's already enough. Like, I don't want to hear it. So I do want there to be some proactive changes to this game. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. I've seen games like City of the Wolves, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8 have some amount of hype before release, where it kind of takes up like your feed for a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like the day of an announcement or anything of that sort. I didn't get any of that for 2XKO. The mentions and my feeds, that either for you or like the one that I cater to, like curate to myself, very little. No like retweets, no quotes, no, oh, I'm super hyped to play this game. None of that. And that's the part that worries me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying don't be confident in what you put out, but at the same time, don't. And I'm not saying this is the case, because again, this game is so early on. Maybe there are plans that, of course, that I am unaware of. Right? There's a 3-month, launch window cycle of support, and then you go long term, and you keep going, see what it is, releasing new content, balance patches, all this different stuff. So I'm not saying that the team itself is egotistical, but if you get through season 1, you get through season 2, and the numbers don't improve, and things don't necessarily change, then the team has to bite it in the chin and go, what can we do to change it? Even if you have to change the overall feeling of what you worked on to make it better, do so. I honestly, this is just my opinion, I would rather support this game myself through 2 years of, I don't want to say major iterations, but of, I guess, iterations of consequence, right? Where not only do you get updates to your characters, but you're going to get kind of different interactions because we changed different mechanics in the game. We tweaked it this way. This character is going to be more this, and that to just make it more high paced. Whatever the case may be, like, balancing the game only isn't going to change the major problems of this game. You can make every character a glass cannon. You can make every character last longer. You can do all these things to make these combos last 25 seconds and make it quote unquote fun. No, I'm not supporting that for 2 years. Like, I'm not going to support soft changes. I'm not going to support this core game for 2 years as it is. Like, I probably have another month of me trying to support this game to see where it goes. But if major changes are not announced, change, or like different tweaks to mechanics to make them more viable, to add user confidence, if changes like that are not made to the core game, then I see no point for me to support this game. At least not long term. But if you go, okay, for 6 months it's going to play like this as we try to balance. If not, we're going to focus on defense, and we're going to add, or we're going to tweak all these defensive or meant to be defensive mechanics to make them stronger, to make defense a more viable part of the game. We're going to, like, you can do things like that because you have a new IP. You don't have people who are already set on how 2XKO should feel. So make massive feels. Who cares if you call it final release? That doesn't mean that the game itself has to be stationary. It doesn't. Like, it could be reiterated. It can be changed. It can be heavily tweaked and nuanced with everything that's here, but you have to make it feel different to make it feel better. You have to tweak it enough where you're willing to say, we're going to make these changes, listen to our community, and see what they feel about it. What is the overall sense of feeling of this? And if it's mostly negative, what parts don't they like? Okay, let's tweak those parts again. And let's just keep doing that, because 2 years of doing that, for me, it makes it seem like, all right, cool. Riot, the 2XL team, is wanting to listen to their community. They built this game for us. That gives us a closer connection when we feel like our opinions are being listened to, like that. They don't have to be followed 100%, but if there's something that continuously gets mentioned that it's a terrible experience and those things get tweaked and they're trying to find a way to make it work, that, like, at the end of the 2 years, I won't feel like, all right, cool, like I wasn't the only one, but as a community we were able to kind of mold this game to something that we want to play, something that we can make into an exciting game to watch. And I want that to be a part of the community. And we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see. So I'm still at a 5. I'll be back to support this game softly. I might tomorrow. I'm hoping to get back on here. If I do tomorrow, most likely I'm gonna do Fallout. Most likely. But we'll see. I'll play it by ear. I might just be like, oh, what if I can do this combo? And we'll go from there. But in the meantime, y'all, have a great night. Oh, we gotta put it out there, though. We gotta put it out there. Please, life, accept our good wishes, our good juju, our good vibes, our thoughts and prayers as we put it out there into the life force. May those good juju, good good vibes, well wishes, thoughts and prayers, find those who need them so that they may obtain the strength to go through their darkness, find their light, get through their grit, go through their grind, and help them achieve all that they set out to achieve in 2026 and in life going forward. And please, life, allow us to accept the good juju, the good thoughts, the good vibes, the thoughts and prayers that people put out there for us. Allow us to receive those blessings so that we can go through our darkness, find our light, get through our grit, go through our grind, and hopefully we are allowed to also accomplish what we set out to accomplish in 2026 and beyond. In the words of Jerry Springer, take care of yourselves and each other. My words, love and respect, respect and love. Have that in your heart, have that in your soul, have that in your way and being as you speak to your fellow man and you interact with nature. Try to be as positive as you can, y'all. I know that it's hard. Like I'm guilty of it myself, but I try my best every day. 0.001%. That's all we need to be better, and you'll see big changes in no time. Little changes lead to big changes, y'all. So let's just try to be positive. Let's take care of each other. Let's take care of ourselves, and let's just be right with each other. No need for hate in this world. I understand that you can hate people's actions, but don't hate the character of a person. Don't hate the makeup of a person. Allow them to offend you, not disrespectfully, but allow for an interaction that you dislike for you to dislike that person before you just dislike that person. Just be cool, y'all. Be cool. So until next time, hopefully tomorrow, this has been Mo. Love, peace, chicken grease, all that greatness. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, y'all.